Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review for World's Dawn, which is a farming RPG available on PC. So the story for this one is that you move to a town called Sugar Blossom, but the town has fallen into a bit of disrepair. There are these 5 spirit type things called feral shades that kind of looked after the town but have since stopped because the person that owned the farm before you, who was appeasing them, is gone. So now it's up to you to bring these spirits back to shower the town with good fortune and all that good spirit voodoo. Just to be clear, the game may look like Stardew Valley, but it is in no way similar. So if that's why you're here, then you are looking at the wrong game. But I also don't mean that in a bad way at all. It has its own kind of style and it's just much less focused on the profit and farming kind of aspect and more so focused on the social side. There is farming and farm animals, but it's pretty basic. You have a few crops each season that you can plant and sell for money or just use to cook. And you've also got some animals that you can have like chickens and cows and horses. You start off with something like 40 plots for farming, but you can't expand on that, nor can you expand on your barn either. I think you can upgrade your house maybe once, but I didn't really look into that, so I don't know. For me, it was just a really quick thing in the morning of watering the crops, and then checking on the animals, and then making my way into town to start the day. So really not a hugely major part of the game. There's also no ability to customize your farm or anything like that. There are quite a few things to do in town though. You can fish, mine, chat with residents, which there was quite a large variety of dialogue for the game of this size, so I was pretty impressed by that. You've also got a few different shops to go to, there's cooking, a bit of crafting, there's town events to attend, and so on. It's just a very chilled and laid back kind of game. The townsfolk all have quite unique personalities and they tend to reveal more about themselves throughout the game. There's also some people who have left town but will return when you progress the story as well. As expected, you can also build friendships with the townsfolk and eventually have the option to marry. World's Dawn is a little slow to start just because you tend to be a bit limited by your stamina and money, but once you get into the hang of things and know what you need to focus on, it gets much better. Also, just a little tip, if you run out of stamina, you can just sit on a bench to pass some time and get some stamina back, which is super useful. So, the main kind of part of the game, as mentioned before, surrounds these spirits called feral shades. Not the nicest name, but oh well. Each one of them has different kind of requirements to make themselves known to you, and then another set of requirements for them to return to the town. So for example, there's one where you need to get so many amount of friends to appear, and then so many more for them to return. I kind of really did like this part. I love just completing lists and 100%ing things, especially when it's just really simple and clear what you need to do, so I really enjoyed that part. So one thing that I loved, right, is that you actually get full credit for stuff when you do it. People will actually come up to you, tell you that they know what you did, and then go on about how much they appreciate it. Not very often that you get that in these kind of games, so that was nice. So now you've heard all the facts. If you've made up your mind, then please ignore this bit, but this will just be my personal opinion of the game. So I thought it was quite a simple game, but I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really nice and relaxing game where you don't get pressured to do anything and you can just take it at your own pace and really just do whatever the hell you want. I also like the look of the game. It just had really nice, simple art style, and I really enjoyed the soundtracks as well. I think I enjoyed it mostly because of how the main story plays out. You have those feral shades to bring back to the town, and I kind of just really focused on that aspect, which I found really fun and rewarding. Just something easy to track and complete, so I love that. The game did feel quite repetitive, and at times I literally just woke up, watered the crops, fed the animals, sat on the bench to pass the day, and then went back to bed because I was just trying to hurry it along to reach a certain point, and I didn't really feel like I had anything else to fill up the time with. It's also not a huge game, but actually took much longer than I thought it would, about 20 or so hours for the main story. But yeah, it's quite a basic game and it is slow paced, so I'm not sure it'll be everyone's cup of tea, but I personally really enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Bye!